Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Joe McCall and I'm with Gavin. Gavin, how you doing, man?
Yeah, awesome, Joe. How you doing?
Real good. So listen, we are going to jump right in. What we have here is an entire course on wholesaling. We're calling it Wholesaling 101, and we're going to walk through this entire structure in maybe 10, 15 videos. We're going to try to cut them up in quick little short chunks. And we're going to teach you the quickest, fastest, and easiest way to wholesale a deal from beginning to end, steps 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to give away the farm. We're going to give you stuff that gurus charge thousands and thousands of dollars for. If you want this mind map that we're going through, it's completely free. This mind map is going to include all of our marketing pieces that we use, our top favorite marketing pieces, our contracts, our checklists, our offer calculators, our a bunch of stuff, and I can't even think, repair estimate calculators, and all tons and tons of videos and links that are going to teach you how to wholesale a deal from beginning to end, the beginning steps. So what Gavin and I have done is we've brainstormed, we figured out, okay, how could we teach somebody how to wholesale a deal, traditional wholesaling, in the fastest, easiest way possible. And so that's what we're going to focus on in this mind map. So just so you know, if you don't know me, I'll introduce myself here real quick. I'm Joe McCall, the creator of Wholesaling Lease Options, Automated Wholesaling, and the Real Estate Investing Mastery podcast, one of the most popular podcasts about real estate investing. And I've been doing that podcast since 2011. We have listeners in over 170 different countries. It's one of the biggest, longest lasting real estate investing podcasts out there. And I've literally have helped coach people from all over the world, hundreds, if not thousands of people all over the world that have done deals in the United States. And I've done deals while traveling around the world myself. So one of the things that's really critical that Gavin and I are always constantly working with people is keeping it really, really simple. Don't complicate it. Just focus on the simple, basic things, okay? So that's me, Gavin. Why don't you give a quick introduction and shout out for yourself?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so my name's Gavin Timms, originally from the UK, England. Moved to the US about 6 years ago. Got into real estate now, probably about 4 years ago. Found I was a golf professional before, nothing to do, no real estate background, not in the family, nothing to do with it at all. There's one thing that I knew that I had, and that was the ability to sell. So when I came into the business, I really focused on my strengths, which was being on the phone, and that's where it began. So when I started to pick up deals by using the techniques that I felt that I had and that I could use to make this business work. And then about now a year and a half, me and Joe have been, I joined Joe's program, started coaching with all the students, which has been amazing. I focus more on the mindset, sales, and accountability. Why Joe then can focus on what he does best, which is strategies, technology, and all the stuff that I'm not great at, which he's obviously the master at. So I think we work well together, and this is going to be a great source for you to do your first deal. It's going to be free, absolutely 100% free. It's a no-brainer. If you follow this, there's nothing we have left out, nothing out. If you follow these steps, step by step, you will make money and do your first deal 100%.
Yeah, very good. So I asked Gavin to help me coach because he really is good at sales. He's good at mindset. He helps me hold our students accountable to their marketing plan. And so we'll be talking about all that. And one of the things that Gavin helped me do is just simplify this wholesaling business, because a lot of times when I'm teaching it, I complicate it. And I show you, instead of just 1, 2, 3 simple steps, I'll show you 20 simple steps in my mind, but sometimes it's easy to overwhelm people. So this is a mind map that is really going to simplify this entire process. That's our goal through this video series, okay? So to get this mind map is online, it's free, and we're going to give it away to you. To get it, you can just text the word FLIP, F-L-I-P, to 313131. Text the word FLIP to 313131, and we'll automatically respond with a link where you can get the mind map. Or you can just go to flipmindmap.com, flipmindmap.com, okay? Now, let's just dive right in. You should be able to see the mind map here. What is wholesaling real estate? It's super simple. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit because it's a little too big for me. Wholesaling real estate is simply finding a property at a discounted price and then getting that property under a contract to buy it. Okay? So you take that contract then and you sell that contract to another investor or to another rehabber, maybe even somebody who's going to live in the house, for a fee. And that is it. That's wholesaling. That's traditional wholesaling 101. You get a contract at a cheaper price and you sell that contract at a higher price. Now there's different ways to do that. You can assign the contract or you can double close, so you actually buy it, turn around, and then sell it. So we talk about it in terms of A to B, B to C. So B being the investor, you have a contract with the seller, that's the A to B, okay? And then you're going to sell it to another investor, that's the B to C. So you have really kind of two contracts, the A to B contract and the B to C contract. You're going to sell the contracts. Once you get the paperwork signed, you give them to a title company and you get paid. It's as simple as that. Now here's an example deal real quick that we're going to walk you through. I'll zoom in a little bit more here. Let's say a house is, after repair value is $100,000. We're just using round, simple numbers here. It's going to be different, of course, if you're in most markets. Let's say the house needs $20,000 in repair. You want to make a $10,000 wholesaling fee. We're going to encourage you guys to not shoot for $3,000 assignment fees. We want you guys to shoot for $10,000 assignment fees, a minimum. I can't tell you how many wholesalers I've talked to that have been in the business a long time and get discouraged and become Debbie Downers and say, you can't make more than $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a deal. We're calling BS on that, okay? You should expect to make at least $10,000 on a profit on your wholesaling deals, all right? So this is how you'd calculate the offer. You're going to take 75% off of the ARV. Maybe it's 70%, maybe it's 80%, depending on where you live. You're going to then subtract repairs. Then you're going to subtract your wholesaling fee. So that takes you down to $45,000. So you're going to buy it from the seller for $45,000. That's your A to B contract, okay? Then you're going to sell that house or sell that contract to an investor buyer you're going to sell the contract for $10,000, or you're going to buy the house and then turn around and sell it for $55,000. Does that make sense? All right. So you're really just selling the contract. Now, there's a lot of intricacies inside of that. We're going to be talking about that later in the course as we go along. So your goal is to make a $10,000 wholesale fee. And this doesn't matter if you're in California or Oklahoma, New York or Iowa, okay? You should be shooting for a minimum of $10,000 wholesale fee. And this works in any market. Don't let people tell you that assigning contracts is illegal. It's not. You can do this in any state. So the 75% of ARV will change depending on the market. That's a simple introduction to wholesaling, okay? Now, let's talk about the importance of mindset, because mindset is really, really important. And Gavin, would you go ahead and talk about this for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys, mindset is probably, for me, the first thing. Before we do anything, before you learn anything, doesn't matter if it's in this business or any business, mindset, you have to be in the right mindset to achieve anything. Doesn't matter if it's in sport, business, whatever you've got going on. And I'm not talking about just reading 10 pages of a book and then all of a sudden you're in this mindset and you've just changed everything. This is something that you need to do every single day. Okay, it's just like going on a diet. Okay, you don't lose weight after 3 days. You have to do it for 3 months and you'll lose weight. You're not going to eat a pizza and gain weight after 1 day. It's consistently doing it to change, okay, the mind. And that's what you need to do. So coming into this business, you have to have self-belief. It doesn't matter. And you will have negative people tell you can't do it, especially like me. Just think, I'm a guy from England, okay? I'm a guy from England. I'm a golf professional. Coming over to the United States, going into real estate. I mean, it doesn't make sense, right?
With a funny accent.
With a crazy accent, exactly. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So you know what? And guess what happened? When you start making money, what do they all want to do then? How does it all work? You know, and then they start seeing, oh, you're traveling. You've been traveling for 8 weeks across the United States. Well, how are you doing that? This business, right? So it's all about the mindset, guys. So make sure that you come in with a great mindset of just believe in yourself. Just go, you know what? I'm going to give it my all and I'm going to follow it step by step. You don't need to ifs, buts, whats. Just follow this step by step, and just do it. Honestly, it's going to be the best thing for you.
Yeah. So if you're a yeah butter, or a what if-er, you might as well get off this video because you're not going to make money in this business. Okay, so stop fooling yourself. But attitude and mindset are infectious. Okay, you got to have a positive attitude, you got to have a positive mindset, and you will get positive results when you have the right mindset. Now, in the mind map, we're going to give you a link. We're giving you a lot of links in this mind map to a really good YouTube video that you should watch that is inspirational. It'll pick you up, and we really recommend that you look into their mindset and keeping this business really, really simple. Stop complicating. All right, so let's talk about the speed of income. If you want to make a lot of money fast, your speed to income, pay attention here, is directly, I'm going to zoom in so you really see it here. Your speed to income is directly proportional to your speed of implementation. Okay? We're going to tell you, we're spilling the beans on this. We're pulling back the curtain and we're showing you exactly what you need to do. So if you need to make money quickly, then you need to implement this stuff quickly. Stop worrying about steps 7 and 8. Stop worrying about having all of your questions answered. Okay? Just start taking your first step. Start sending out the marketing. This business comes down to 4 things. Marketing, talking to sellers, making offers, and following up. And that's it. Yep. So your speed to income is directly proportional to the speed of implementation. Every successful real estate wholesaler and investor that I know is very, very careful about implementing as fast as they can what they learn. Okay? So if you want to be successful in this business, there's only a few things you need to be doing every day. You need to send out your marketing every day, every week, consistently. We're in the marketing business, guys. We're not in the real estate investing business. You need to talk to 5 sellers a day. Now, some of you are falling back in your chair or rolling your eyes and you're like, what are you talking about? Yes, we're talking about if you can talk to 5 sellers a day, we can guarantee your success. You cannot not do deals if you're not talking to people, right? Does that make sense? Or if you are talking to people. So our goal, we push this with all of our coaching students, is try to talk to at least 5 sellers a day. Keep it really simple. Just listen, right? Your goal when you're talking to sellers is to find their motivation and to see if they have any equity. It's not that complicated. And we're going to give you the scripts that we use when we're talking to sellers. And then you make offers, and you make offers to every seller. We're going to give you in this mind map simple calculators, spreadsheets where you can calculate real fast offers just based on Zillow numbers. You shouldn't take you longer than a minute or 2. And then follow-up, we're going to show you the tools that will do all the follow-up for you. And then it's there. So what you're going to get in this mind map, we already talked about this. You're going to get the marketing plan spreadsheet, our favorite marketing pieces, seller and buyer scripts. We're going to give you offer calculators, repair sheets. We're going to give you the contracts that we use, purchase agreements and assignments, and all kinds of different templates and tools. So you got to get this mind map. Okay. Now, let's talk about tools to get started here. We're doing good on time. You know what, Gavin? Let's actually break here because I want to keep these under 15 minutes. The next video, guys, we're going to talk about the tools that you need to get started. And let me just give you a bigger overview of this. And then we're going to talk about all the steps in marketing, how to talk to sellers, how to make offers, how to follow up, how to find cash buyers. And we're going to give you a ton of good stuff in here. So if you want this mind map again, all right, text the word FLIP to 313131 or go to flipmindmap.com. All right. Anything else, Gavin?
No, awesome. No,
good.
All good. Look forward to the next video.
We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.